It's high noon. Draw. Oh yeah?
Hello, this is Master 347. For basically a special tutorial and Final Fantasy Child Zodiac Age, I will also be doing the first mark of the game as well. I do the first part with like commentary because it's pretty self-explanatory. It really isn't that tough to explain anything. But this I want to talk more about licenses specifically. Notice that last part, if you did watch, I did not pick a license yet. It's because I wanted to discuss it and go through the more, just talk personally which one I'm going to use. Not that it matters, because if you got this game now, as opposed to 2017 thing is set in stone. Not this time though. I'll tell you what I mean soon enough. For now, we actually want to put a license, because even though we can still use other stuff, despite what license we have, that's because the game's being nice, because if we did pick two, because every license has a specific weapon you can use, so if I did pick a license that didn't use daggers, then I'd have to buy a dagger or something, but luckily the game is nice enough not to do that for starters, so it's pretty nice. But anywho, what we want to equip is this. We can't do it just yet, but actually much better in this version. All we did was slightly raise your HP. This one actually increases your stats a little. They've changed so many accessories in this version of the game. Some of them are actually much better now, because those before were completely useless, and they made them way better, so it's pretty awesome. But yeah, let's go license, shall we? In order to use weapons, armor, and magics, you must first obtain a proper license, and a license will support your play styles to create your own unique party. So, you must choose license board in order to obtain licenses. There are 12 boards, each with a available character, and once you enter the clan, you can change boards there. Yes. Now, that was actually different. Now, before, if you played the vanilla version without any updates, it's like once you pick a job class, you're stuck with it. The thing like this game is, you can actually use two job classes, which then you can work with each other, and certain combinations can be pretty killer. But when the Xbox One and Switch version came out, they actually did an update patch where you can actually change the music for the original version, like the orchestrated or the OCT one, and a few other like updates as well. But the most important one is that none of your job classes are set in stone. You can now switch back whatever you want once you go to the clan hall later on, which is awesome. This is much better than the PS2 version, because you cannot have two job classes. Besides, you only have to have one for starters. We'll get a second one to a bit. We'll get a second one to a bit later. But yeah, in the PS2 version, you're gonna have one. And once you pick that one, you can go on for the entire game. Technically, there's replay value if you want to try again with another job class instead. But this game switches that out. So there are 12 jobs in the game, and well, you probably guessed about party members. Everyone then will be able to have like 2 each, which is pretty awesome. So whatever you pick, don't worry about it, because if you updated it to the latest patch with the PS4 version, you can pretty much just swap out, and all of your license points will also just go back to you, so you can refill them again however you wish. It's pretty awesome. But so with that, what am I going to pick for that? There's a lot of good options actually. There is no horrendously bad or terrible job. They're all pretty decent, and some are better than others, certain party members. But you can have some really killer combinations. So just experiment. So they're all pretty awesome to do. So the knights, basically simple reassuring shields. Pretty good early game tank as well. So that's pretty awesome. The red battle mage is pretty much like the jack of all trades. It can use good weapons, it can use shields, you can use arcane magic, and use limited white and black magic. Nice for beginners, so that's pretty sweet. And Mercedes pretty much uses guns and all that. So the thing like guns is they don't lower your stats, but they ignore defense, so they all do ammo damage. And also guns have ammunition, and each ammo can do unique effects, like making fix silence or do some elemental damage. And you have to keep buying ammo every time. You just buy one ammo and you put into the slot and you use it with that ammo, so it's pretty awesome. This one is all about spheres and stuff. Again, this one also pretty nice. Again, before I go into more detail, there is actually a guide, but I'm just giving like a gist version of them. But pretty nice because Lancers do decent damage as well. White Mage, basically, pretty much the member of the best healers. So you know, obviously, if you want to heal and all that, they pretty much use all white magic, so it's pretty awesome. This one is pretty unique because this one basically varies daggers, but it's also really good because it's pretty much like a dodge tank. Pretty good at evading in general, so it's pretty sweet. Pretty nice to have actually. Bougie, that's all about the katana. The katanas are awesome because they have the ability to basically the chance of them hitting multiple times is greatly increased with a katana. And combine it with an accessory, it's pretty broken. Dark Mage can use deadly magic, pretty awesome if enemies weakens elements, so that's always pretty nice and useful. Archer, similar basically to let's see, the Machinist. They can also shoot from long range, except it isn't fixed according to their stats, and also just like with the gun, it actually has really a critical hit. And it has unique ammo as well, so it's pretty nice to use. Also unique about the gunner and well, I mean Machinist and Archer, is that there are certain enemies in the game which fly, and your melee weapons won't attack them unless you have the skill telekinesis. Throw pretty sweet for pretty good for like wall damage and stuff with their axes and hammers. Axes and hammers do the most damage. The problem is that damage is sometimes randomized, but still pretty nice. Dying Battle Mage, pretty sweet because of the time magic. The fact they can use crossbows as well is pretty nice as well. So they can also hit from long range and see magic at the same time. The Monk, basically, they can go unarmed or use poles. So the poles are really because they could tie a bit to magic and not as a physical attack, but still pretty sweet. Again, I'm not going to detail each of the jobs because basically it's all just trial and error. And then, like the vanilla version, you're gonna switch out whenever you want to, and you can also pretty well press and square. So which job am I gonna pick? Well, I've given it a lot of thought, and I'm actually gonna pick. I was thinking first of picking this one because it's actually pretty nice, but now I know for a fact that I can switch whenever I want to different jobs. I'm gonna go with the Red Battle Mage. Why? It's a good starting class. Now it's a bit of everything, so it's a bit of jack of all trades, but not master of none. And even though its primary weapon is maces, I can still use the dagger and stuff. So yeah, pretty nice. Yeah, notice that we only have 6 life points because we only beat like 5 of those wats or something. Yeah, that's exactly because of that. Honestly, probably noticed I haven't bought any magic or anything. That's because, or any items. That's going to reserve that much money, and I didn't want to waste anything. But, yeah. I also have a guide with me as well. Yes, steel. That one's unique. That is unique to Van and some other Prime members, so he gets that automatically. I think that's regardless of what job he has. Let me have a quick look. Is he still steel for the other jobs as well? Is it already on top of there? Just for Red Battle Mage. Let's see. I want to check. I didn't see it there. I thought steel was always active. Just for Red Battle Mage and Shikuri. Yeah, that's the best part. As you can see, there is no like question mark maybe this time. Unlike the last one, you have to go to activate first, but it's still pretty neat. Why is the Red Battle Mage not? Why is that one already active then? That's odd. Oh, whatever. I was gonna pick that job with class anyway. But yes, we're gonna be for Red Battle Mage. Basically, I want Van to be like a jack of all trades for starters, because we've been in Parliament for quite a while. If you want to pick something else, go ahead. It doesn't really matter. Again, you could pick a white mage, again for healing. But I do want to have some attack power. So do this one. Choose license board? Yes. There we go. Now we actually have a license. See, now even though it looks like it's locked in stone, there is a way to fix that later on. The reason it breaks the selection screen is because later on we can have another license. But for now I'm going for Red Battle Mage. Set attack, items, all of them have that obviously. And there we go. There we have it. Let's see. When do we start learning some other spells? Some simple ones. Dark, Aqua, Decoy. Ah, the magic ones are right here, aren't they? Aqua. Is that something else? Yeah, they have renamed some spells as well for a bit of variety. Yeah, for instance, see, I've got. You see, it's got some spells, but not like all of them. For instance, I don't have I have some of the basics and stuff, but not like all of the basics of healing spells. For instance, I have Protected Shell, but I have Cure and Ways, but I don't have like the actual Cure spell. But still, pretty nice actually, not bad. Yeah, these ones you have to unlock a different way. Some of them unlock through other ways and stuff. So I'm just looking through myself. Is that what the magic is then? From there? And sooner. Yeah, so Red Battle Mage is pretty nice actually. Yeah, notice I don't see any fire spell. So if I did that I'd be wasting some money. So that's why I'm being careful what I'm getting. But yeah, it's experiment for now, it doesn't really matter. So I've equipped. So the game's been pretty nice. But now, I can equip this. I have slightly more health, and slightly better stats. But this is what I'm picking. Now to go over something as simple as marks. Marks basically are optional quests, except for this one, this is mandatory. And basically, we need to talk to the client, defeat the monster, go back to the client who did it, and then you get a reward. You actually talk to the, you actually got to accept it first. Do not fight that dinosaur. That is not there just for show. That is an actual monster you can fight. So let's see. Do I still have steel? Good. So you might see some other monsters here. The ones, if you see green like that again, you don't have to fight it. If it's red, you have to fight it. And that pretty much, and that's some monster experience there. Now, if you keep fighting the same monsters over and over again, it starts being called a chain. And what happens that is that the bigger the chain, the more items you get. So let's fight this monster. I've already fought one wolf. Let's fight a second one, and I should get a chain because I haven't fought anything else. There we go, now I've got a chain of two. Yeah, I know I've got to steal anything, but I'm just doing it at the point. But if I fought that monster there, the chain would break. So you gotta be careful. This here is like an urn, as we saw. Now it's kind of random. You might get a bit of gil or a potion. There's quite a lot here. There's your choice on what you want to get. And here is our little mark right here. I'd rather fight this guy and get this over with, so that way I can show off some other stuff later on. There it is, the Rogue Tomato. Now, one thing about marks, always steal from marks and bosses. Always do that. Come on. Don't be difficult. Come on. Give me your stuff. Don't worry, he's not going to kill me. And I got a pebble. Was that worth it? No. But I wanted to make a point. It's always good to steal from bosses. And marks. And now he's trying to get away. Ah, yeah, I see what he's doing. You probably think, oh, wait, we have potions here. Don't worry, because this area is because there's so many treasures around here, and this area is so big in general. I'm going to take an advantage of yeah, I see what you're doing. Get rid of you first.
Yeah.
And that's the chain. We get a windstone right there. Nice. Now, when I defeat this monster right here, the chain's going to break. Not that it matters. But I'm just making a point there. Yep. So near the end, they might do different abilities. Got ya. Rogue Tomato vanquished. That means now we are done with that. Which is neat.
Galbana lilies? Never thought I'd see him growing out here. Ugh. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Not so fast, fine. I want to try and search with a chain. As you saw, I didn't really steal from much monsters. That's because I was making a point. But yeah, always steal from a monster. Very useful. The way to make money in this game is with loot. Lots and lots of loot. Loot is essential. It's pretty much used to make currency. It's used to get some certain items in the game. If you know how to use it correctly. It's just outright useful. You want loot. Oh. My chain didn't break? Huh. Must be because it was a mark. I thought the chain would have break because find a different monster. Don't like complaining. Great. Okay. And now I leveled up. And so I'm a bit low now, so I'm not making any chances, so let's get my potion out and just put this back in. There we go. Yeah, and I want to talk more about actual treasure itself. Treasure chests. Now, it's a bit randomized, like sometimes you might get a potion or something, and other times you might just get some money, it depends. Getting a bit of gil. Actually, if I am getting gil besides the potions, that's actually a good thing considering it doesn't much in general. So, we're going to look around here for a bit. I also want to show off the really tough monster so that you don't have to fight it. Well, not don't have to, more like just to avoid it at all costs. Huh. These things go going back. Yeah, these things usually drop wolf pelts and windstones. Yeah, you're probably wondering, do I have to keep manually attacking every time and then attack automatically? Don't worry. That's going to be sorted soon enough later on in the game. So yeah, the bigger the chain, the more stuff we're doing. I'm doing these tutorials now, so that way you guys can just do your own thing. This is not going to be a full guide. Remember, I do want to focus on studying and stuff. Also, be careful early on. Van is on his own. He is solo. So think very carefully here. There's two of them this time. So let's try and see if I can separate them. Okay, now I'm going to run with it. And that thing's going to follow me. And now we're going to attack it. one thing is to just literally run away by using the flee button. Then you can try and separate them. Yeah, the thing about daggers is don't do as much damage, but they are quick and nimble. That's what's so good about them. So yeah, stealing is always a good thing. Don't ever feel bad for stealing from monsters. You want to do that all the time. Stealing is so important in this game. Seriously. I don't know if Van will always have steal, or if it will go away, or if it's permanent. I'm not sure. Maybe it depends on the job he's using. Again, I'm gonna have to experiment it for myself. Nope. Here we are. These things look a little bit tougher. If you don't feel that confident, that's fine. And let's see, we've got a few license points now, so let's see if we can spend anything on it. Here we are. Some basic clothes and stuff. That's pretty nice. Good alternative. Yeah, so the Red Mage is pretty much the jack of all trades. Pretty nice to have. Early on. Yeah, I notice I don't have like the beginner spells for magic and stuff. Like, I can't use fire and all that. Can't use any of the normal spells. Again, it's a jack of all trades, but master of none. Look, see, I have cure and stuff, but not cure, so I can't use the basics, very basics of magic. Again, that's on purpose to make sure it isn't as viable. What the hell? Let's see what this is. Having some of that is pretty good. I could have that as well, but not really for me. I wonder though, in all seriousness, is that just for the Red Mage and the Shikul jobs? I thought that was for all of them. Maybe Van's the exception. Again, it's my first time playing for the game in general, so sorry if I don't know every little thing about this. It is based on my knowledge on the PS2 version. There we go, that's the big guy. Do not fight him. Do not steal from him. Leave him alone. He isn't worth it. He really, really isn't. He will one-shot you. He also has this new ability called cannibalism, which he actually eats monsters, restores health, but even worse, this actually makes him stronger. Certain marks of that too, unfortunately. Oh, he's doing that now? Oh my god, wow. Yep, that is cannibalism. So now he should be even stronger. This makes even bigger threat. I'll actually show that off. There we go, you see what that's like now, and you see how dangerous that is? It's not only fighting a tough monster, you're fighting a tough monster that can literally make itself tougher. God, so far, all I've got is Gil. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is that like a mini trap they did? Okay. Probably wondering how I'm blocking. Damn, that is a chain level. So now, from now on I defeat wolves, I should get that instead. Also some chain bonuses, also heal a bit of HP and stuff, depending. And sometimes you might get more than one item. Oh, there we go. See that one? That's like 3 of them. That one I might avoid. Oh, we got a potion. Neat. Yeah, all the treasure chests in this area are either there's potions or Gil. I think there might be an exception actually. I got my map right here. One's antidote and one's eye drops. But no, the one chest that could have had that. Had money in it instead, so yeah. Let me have a look, see the other monsters. So yeah, if I do fight that, so again I could fight some of the other monsters if I wanted to, but then the chain would break. The alternative is to just steal from the other monster actually, and then just run, but also go sleep with your chain. See, now we've got 2 windstones. That's because we have a bigger chain. So yeah, just be mindful of who you fight back, who you fight. Does any of these wolves respawn? Yes they do. I don't think they did that before, or at least not as often. I haven't played the PS2 version in ages, so I don't know if they changed something with the spawns. But this is a good thing. This means that I can focus on these guys and get more loot, which I can sell, which is good. What about chests respawning now? Didn't it used to take forever? And you're right, it did. It sucked. Now it respawns much quicker. So if I were to go to a different screen, I could actually respawn the chests there again to get basically more potions if I wanted to, which is pretty neat. Also, the higher the chain, sometimes you might get multiple items per drop instead of just one. Doing this is also the best way to get some rare items to enemies. Every enemy also has a common item, an uncommon item, and a rare item, and some even have rare items. But yeah, I think I can't go to the screen actually, not for a while, because of Also, be careful, sometimes if you attack near an enemy, like really near, they might join the fight as well. Especially, but mostly it's if you attack them when they're green. Now level 3. Nice, see? If they've been fighting to look around for a bit, used to the system, how it works and all that. And then down, if you just want to look around and not bother fighting anything, you just hold down for flee, like nuts. Again, if they're green, it is a neutral. They will not attack you unless you attack them. I could go look around with the other chests, but most of them either have a potion or just some money. At least that's what my map says. There's only 2 chests that might contain a side effect item, like for antidotes and eye drops, but that's about it. And quite frankly, I'm not going to risk almost getting killed by a dinosaur just to maybe get something better. And that's just dumb. Oh, oops. Horse rabbit. Maybe let's have a quick look at our items. Look at that. Look at those windstones. They finished reach. They haven't spawned much anymore. Maybe there is a limit to their spawn. And now they're both going after me. This is why I want to be a bit more careful. What the heck? Let me steal already. Fine, be that way. Yeah, unfortunately sometimes you just can't steal from every enemy in the game. Nice it would be, it doesn't work that way. That's what you get for being awkward. Oh, there we go. See that? So now you can see I get an extra healing effect. And the bigger the chain, the better loot and a better chance of you healing. And sometimes you might even heal some MP as well, not just HP. So if you want more stuff, you want to get from that same monster, you want to chain them. There we go, more healing. Nice. Yeah, we can't go further down there even if I wanted to, so there's really no point. Actually, is there something down there? Let's run back. I am curious. Just stay away from those things, they're not worth it. There we go, cannibalism. See? He's just going to get even stronger. What is this place? It's like a mini village. Yep, see, we can't go further if we wanted to. Yeah. Huh? Oh, what's this? There's some girl. Nothing special there. One needs glint here. Also, another thing, very important to mention this right now. Don't worry about opening certain chests in a certain part of the game. Don't worry about any of that nonsense to get any specific items. They got rid of that crap. In other words, you can just open any chest you want, and they respawn much quicker too. So don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about that anymore. They got rid of that nonsensical mechanic that was so because it was so stupid. Okay, maybe it was worth doing on here. Need to get some of this stuff. A firefly? Hello. Huh? How'd I get that? That's the... Must be the eastern outpost. Oh. Oh wow, really? Oh, it's 100%. It's a firefly. Okay. Nice. Yep. Guaranteed firefly. Now the firefly is a bit more unique. Those find a bit of a challenge. I think that actually makes it so I can't get any XP. Yeah, reduced to 0. You gotta get to strength and magic. That's if you want to maintain your levels. That actually isn't too insane. That actually could be useful later on if you're trying to if you're just trying to be a certain level. There are certain spells later on where it's guaranteed to hit if your spell's multiple or something. I hate this type of spells. Yeah. Oh. And see, this is an outpost, so I think my chain is now broken. Never check to make sure if that's true. Yeah, I think the chain breaks, I think, as soon as you decide to, like... Oh, it's a dead end. As soon as you decide to enter a town or something. Let's have a quick check. Alright, fine, I'll test it with you. Yep, the chain breaks. So as soon as you leave and go to a town, the chain breaks. Yeah, so that counts like a town-like area. So yeah. But I think the urns respawn much sooner now because I went off the screen. Let's have a test of that, shall we? Yep, see? They're back now. Before we had to go back like even more screens, making them far more annoying. Oh, we got an antidote. Neat. So yeah, they changed it. They made them better now. So it's easy to go back and if you want to go back and get items and stuff. Oh, I actually got a potion. Okay, so before I finish off me talking, let's fight these guys instead. Now that the chain's broken, who cares? Come on. Give me your stuff. Earthstone. Alright. Also, it isn't just the exact same enemy of some... I'm not sure if it's the exact same enemy or exact same species, but I think if you got two types of monsters and they're like the same species, sometimes the chain can count. I think it depends. It's usually that's not the case though. Like sometimes you might come across I think alpha versions of those wolves. Oh, cactus fruit. Oh, cactus fruit and earthstone. Yeah, even from a tiny little sack as well, you can also get multiple items. That increases basically by increasing the chain. So that's why it's really important. Come on, don't be difficult. Ooh, cactus fruit. Yeah, see? Even though that guy was green, because of him attacking one of his allies, he's suddenly going to come in and help. Oh, I hate that. You know, like, you attack and usually it takes 2 hits to kill an enemy, but then when you decide, but then for some reason there's a tiny bit of health left. It's so annoying. Oh wow, natural potion. And another potion. I pretty much made up pretty much made back all the potions which I took for using them to explain that, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah, and again, you can wander around here a lot more if you just want to grind on potions and stuff, or just level grind in general. What level am I at the moment? Yeah, still got a bit of levels to go. Level 3 is good enough though, but if you want to level a bit more, then go ahead. I might do that off screen, but do that then here all day. I do want to show off one thing though. I want to see now if I can actually get out of this job and then just reset all my license points. I want to see if I can do that now or later. It's great. These things are going to drop potions like candy, then I'm all for that. Alright, let's head back. Sounds like I was boring with the explanation and talking, but I want to get this over with so that way I won't have to keep mentioning it over and over again. We now have like a ton of loot. Like a ton. Which you can use to sell. Or you can go straight to the bazaar instead and use it to get some stuff. If you know how it works. Yep, the ceremony's over now. Let me through already. Oh. Ah, fine, I guess I'm the one who got locked out of the city. I told Mayor about the mark you were going after, and I guess I got a warning. So the two of us headed out here to find you. As soon as I stepped out, the guards closed the gates, things got crazy. I've been able to find us since.
Stand back there! Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open the gate! Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Well, that does it.
Ho ho! A fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet too. Take a Dalmascan Moreau's wine, It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and close this gate as ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Fawn, wait! What is it? Fawn!
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western on... Your Excellency.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Go back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Is Rabanasta to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
Oh, remember the last one? You're all like this.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanasta join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanasta. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
How can he stand about to him like that?
Fawn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to.
Lord Vane never did.
You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
Vaughn. Vaughn! You haven't heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanasta anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penel, that fete tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Miguelo to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, How about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe. But not through Magello. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
You are now free to enter Lowtown and leave Aranasta. But yeah, basically now we can go pretty much where we want. But first of all, remember we got a bounty, so we want to actually do want to get our bounty first. So let's go. Let's see. Where am I? So that's the Lowtown, but remember, we did get that bounty, so you want to return it. Remember, never ever forget to get your reward. You work hard to fight a monster, and you want to get reward for it. They won't all be as easy as that. Just gonna say that right now. So far, the loading time has been quite smoother, so I'm pretty impressed with it. But this is not a full playthrough. It's just coincidental that they're both parts like this. Eventually, we need to find a way to get into the palace, and that involves, well, basically just oh, there he is. Ah, Van, defeat the rogue tomato, did you? I was worried he might not be ready just yet, but he did a fine job. Here, your bounty for completing the hunt. So, potions and herbal stone. You followed through the hunt like a real professional. I'm gonna let you in a little something to help you along. If you ever notice a banger selling watch from the building north end, it might be worth time to pay him a visit. Show him the clan prime I gave you. He let you inside as for what's there. You just have to go and see for yourself. That's what we're gonna go to next. Before we're gonna call it a day. We're not going to Old Town, I'm doing that off screen. That's basically telling you how to get into the palace, which I'm going to do completely off screen, because, well, I just don't see the point in showing that off. Okay, so basically, I think that's it. It's been a lot of time since I played this game, so it's hard to get a little bit lost. Now, you probably noticed a bit of a board there and stuff. That's the gambits, that's it. There's no point in buying any gambits because we can't actually use them yet. So yeah, it'd just be a waste of money. Ah, you got a primer. So you have. Well, what are you standing about here for? In with you. Can't quite recall your face, are you new? I want to pay special heed to what folks inside have to say. Okay, you're the only not. Yep, let's go. You want to do this now, not later. The music went real low there for a second. Is it because my sound setting's a bit low? Whatever. Here we are. Cooper, yours is a few face. Are you a hunter? Welcome to our clan corps. I'm Montblanc, founder of Clan Centurion. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Cooper. Our clan has a very strict entrance examination. You should begin yours at once. And you pass! Rules are quick to make up your minds, Cooper. You're now a member of Clan Centurion. Here in your clan hall, you'll hear about specially dangerous marks you won't find posted in any board, the moment they rear their ugly heads. Well, I'll get on with finding the necessary clan membership certificates. I'll be finished in no time flat. You only forgot. Hey, remember, you can make purchase from our clan shop in the Murphy Bazaar. Be sure to stop by. Oh, one more thing. The magic techniques you learn on the license board come in real handy on a hunt, Cooper. If so, you think you'd like to make some adjustments to someone's board, well, Cooper, on the move you need to come see. Happy hunting. So, all your members straight within order, Cooper. Let me give you this comment join the guild. I have a little sewing for each time you attain a new clan rank. 3 potions. Keep up the splendid work, Cooper. So any marks? I'm sorry, but I don't have any hunts for you at the moment. So, this is how you do it. So, Van, if you want to change, listen up, Cooper. If you change license board, you use all licenses on that board. I mean, you keep all your gear and gambits, but they'll be encrypted, Cooper. Of course, you get all your spent LP back too. So, once you've chosen a new board, you can get right back to learning license, Cooper. Are you going to change, Cooper? So no thanks. Giving up, eh? Well, just talk to me if you ever need a fresh start. Took all the time you need, Cooper. And yeah, this was not in the vanilla version of PS4. So now, it doesn't matter which job class you choose. It doesn't matter how many license points you go into it. You can instantly reset it. This is actually fantastic. In fact, it's really useful even if you have the same job, but maybe you got your license points wrong. Maybe you learned an ability you didn't need to learn yet. You can reset the whole thing and start again. So it's brilliant. The PS2 version, even the PS2 never had this when everyone shared the same license board. So it didn't feel like once you accidentally bought something, you were pretty much screwed over. Not this time. So pretty awesome. It makes the game a lot easier for those who probably didn't like that system. That was the one advantage of the PS2 version, basically. It was just kind of there. Like, everyone was basically the same battle-wise. This didn't feel like they were unique. The job system changes that. So it's pretty awesome. Let's see. I guess we can go to the bazaar. I think the bazaar is down here, actually, I remember correctly. Is it down here? If I'm wrong, I can look. But it's good to check anyway. No, it is here. Yes, remember now, Liberty. It's coming back to me. Here it is, yep. I think it didn't show it first because it needs to go to the area first for it to appear on the map. I think I might do that off screen, let's have a look. But here we go. What the heck? Who do I talk to? Oh, it's over here. The boss gave you okay, but it's not that simple, lad. We've got strict rules you gotta abide by here. The thing that I can sell you depending on your clan rank. You want the crack and the good stuff? Best raise your rank. I doubt you'll be disappointed. Didn't mean to talk your ear off. Go on and take a look at what we have. For your rank, of course. For the moment, all you can get is Decoy, which makes it so that causes one eye to be the target of all foes. That's it for the moment. That's all we can do. But later on, as our rank increases, we can get more kick-ass stuff. I think they changed that. I don't remember getting Decoy as the first ability that quickly. Again, this is the other version, they may have changed a few things around. Anything else I need to talk about or mention? Ah yes, the bazaar. The bazaar opens when you sell specific items. In other words, loot. In other words, all of this stuff. Oh, wait a second. I can make one thing. Ah, yes I can. Ugh, and let's do this then. Let us see. Interesting. Alright, so how the bazaar works is... This isn't any shop, by the way, not just here. It's like, all shops have a bazaar, they're pretty much the same thing. So when you sell stuff, go to inventory, you want to go to the loot, and let's see. Now there's one thing I can't simply make, called a chromed leather. And I need to sell 2 wolf pelts and 1 earthstone. So, we got more than enough wolf pelts. So sell 2 of those. And we got 1 earthstone. So, if we do it right, a new bazaar is open up. And if you buy it, we got a chrome lever. Now most bazaars are one-time thing only. There are a few exceptions. For the most part, it's just a one-time thing and then that's it. So you can't just do it like over and over again. That would be pretty cool, but that's not how it works. Actually, maybe I probably should have fight those other monsters, because I think those cockatoos drop small tails, and if I sell them, I actually get some Phoenix Downs. So I probably should have fought most of those guys. Doesn't matter though. The other thing, we can sell 2 cactus screws, and I think this is actually repeatable. Cactus fruit, sell 2 of them. 2 potions. Nice. And that's pretty much how the bazaar works. Now if you did it right, if you have a certain amount of items, you can sell a whole bunch of stuff at once to save some time. Like there's other things with wolf pelts as well, which involve other stuff. And I could do it, and if I set it a certain way, it saves up and reusing more and more materials. In this case it doesn't really matter because wolf pelts and the cactus fruit are super easy to get. But if it's like really tough materials, like really time consuming ones, you want to sell them carefully. So the game actually memorizes how many things you've sold. In this case I sold exactly the amount for all of them, but if I went crazy I was saying different stuff, you might accidentally unlock other bazaars. Which is fine and all, but can get a bit confusing and overwhelming later on. But that's pretty much all I'm going to talk about. Will I keep this job class though of Battle Mage? Red Battle Mage? Maybe yes, maybe no, I'm not sure. But one thing though is that so I'm definitely going to be a bit more prepared than I would up. So yep, there we are. Next time, basically it'll be another sort of tutorial on gambits. Yeah, need to talk about those next. That won't be for a while because I need to find it against the palace, and there's no tutorials for that. At least none important ones, which I really definitely need to know. But there we are. With that is Master347. Game of the type Object Platformer. Stay classy. And remember that this is not a full playthrough. Just me talking time to time to talk about tutorials and stuff or own tips. For the most part, it's going to be a boss win. So see you guys then.